VOX will have information on pandas and more. Ben Dudash will have your local weather, and Knox Hampton will have your sports.
It's Tuesday, February 2nd, 2021, and you are watching Vox News Today.
Good afternoon and welcome back. I'm Kendra Taylor.
And I'm Serena Shelton.
On Saturday, 4 students were arrested in Istanbul over a piece of artwork that supposedly contained LGBT symbols with an image of an Islamic site. While this was going on, the city was being contained while protests were starting to get out of hand. A total of 159 people were detained, although many were released shortly after.
It's Groundhog Day today, and Punxsutawney Phil gave us some news about winter. After emerging from his burrow to perform his annual duty, Phil didn't see his shadow, and now we have 6 more weeks of winter. But don't be worried, folks, because after winter has dissipated, this will be a spring to remember.
A 70-year-old man is wanted for a double homicide. The murder took place on Friday, January 25th. 2 men were killed at the north end of Reelfoot Lake in Obion County. Authorities say that the man has no previous history of a criminal record, and TBI is still searching for the man and says that they will keep the police updated.
The snowfall this weekend not only caused happiness here in Cleveland, but 2 pandas in Washington, D.C. also had a blast with the chilly air. Mei Xing and Tian Tian spent their snow day doing cartwheels and panda angels in the National Zoo.
Scientists claim sharks and rays are disappearing from the ocean at an alarming rate. The amount of sharks in the open ocean have plunged 71% over half a century. The scientists claim that this is due to overfishing and urge us to take immediate action as they are, quote, irreplaceable animals, end quote. They are asking that fishing limits be put in place. These animals are caught for their meat and liver oil. Here's Ben Dudash with your weather.
I'll have your weather and more right after this break.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. You can save a lot. You can save a lot. But how do you know? Unless you call 894-2600.
Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Welcome back, Bradley Central. Let's take a look at our weather at a glance. Today is going to be some scattered clouds throughout the area with a high of 42 and a low of 24. Let's take a look at a 7-day weather forecast. Wednesday, again, partly cloudy with a high of 45 and a low of 24. Thursday, those clouds are going to be surrounding the area more with a high of 51 and a low of 42. Friday, those clouds should be going away during AM standard times, but yet all those clouds should be dissipating forever. Well, not forever, but sooner or later with a high of 46 and a low of 27. Saturday, those clouds are coming back with a high of 51 and a low of 34. Sunday, those clouds are going to be turning into showers with a high of 44 and a low of 21. Monday, those showers should be turning into beautiful sunny skies with a high of 38 and a low of 24. Let's take a look at our local radar. There's some snow and ice storms near the northeast area, near Jefferson City and throughout all of the northeast area, but everywhere else in our area is all in the clear. Let's take a look at our national radar. Like I said before, those ice storms are in the northeast area of the area, and there's still some storms near San Francisco and San Diego, all along the west coast as well. That's all for weather. Now let's send it over to Knox with your sports.
Alrighty, sports fans, we have some news about the MLB, but we'll have that and more right after this break.
In 1933, Ray Jackson founded Jackson Furniture in the midst of the Great Depression. We opened our doors the day the banks closed theirs. Since then, we have continued to create furniture right here in the USA. We have seen decades of American prosperity, challenge, war, and mind-blowing advancements in science and technology. We have never forgotten the way our company and country began, with perseverance, hope, and hard work. Throughout all of those decades of change, one thing remains consistent. Families love to relax together in a room filled with comfortable furniture. That is where we have been and will always be. From being huddled around a radio to being kicked back in front of a giant flat screen.
Alrighty, and welcome back. The Lakers beat the Hawks 107-99. The Hornets defeated the Heat 129-121. Cavaliers beat the Timberwolves 100-98. Bulls defeated the Knicks 110-102. Bucks defeated the Trailblazers 134-106. The Kings defeated the Pelicans 118-109. The Rockets defeated the Thunder 136-106. The Grizzlies beat the Spurs 133-102. Now let's move on to college. We only have 2 games for college basketball. Texas Tech defeated Oklahoma 57-52, and Drake beat Illinois State 95-60. Major League Baseball players rejected a proposal to delay the start of the spring training and the season due to the coronavirus pandemic, vowing Monday night to report under the original schedule. The MLB proposed to the Players Association on Friday that the start of the spring training be pushed back from February 17th to March 22nd, that the opening day be delayed from April 1st to April 28th, and that each team's schedule be cut from 162 games to 154. The MLB believes that the virus situation would improve during the month delay. We'll have more news right after this break.
Alexa, ask Whirlpool. Hey Google, ask Whirlpool. Ask Whirlpool. Ask Whirlpool.
Care can be a handful. That's why our Whirlpool Smart Range helps you care smarter with voice control.
Hey Google, ask Whirlpool to turn off the oven.
Set oven timer for 5 hours. Keep warm. Alexa, ask Whirlpool to preheat the oven to 350.
So life doesn't revolve around your range. Everyday care. Whirlpool.
East Ridge Middle School's principal has apologized after highlighting Black History Month with the theme of All Lives Matter for February. Black Lives Matter activists say that the statement All Lives Matter devalues their fight for equality. On Monday evening, Drake issued an apology, saying that she had not fully considered the context of the theme. She says her inspiration for it was taken from a mural in the school which states, quote, "Where every child matters," end quote.
The North Carolina Division of Motor Vehicles says it will no longer issue license plates featuring the Confederate flag. The agency says the removal of the license plate issued of the Sons of the Confederate Veterans Organization took effect January 1st.
Eric Torrens was arrested by FBI agents on charges related to the U.S. Capitol riots on January 6th. He said he will make an initial court appearance before a U.S. magistrate judge in Nashville Monday afternoon. Torrens faces charges of knowingly entering or remaining in any restricted building grounds without lawful authority and violent entry and disorderly conduct on Capitol grounds.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation announced the body of David Vowell has been recovered in the waters of Reelfoot Lake on Saturday. TBI said Vowell was located around 3 p.m. on Saturday near the area of the incident where he was accused of killing 2 duck hunters. TBI officials said his identity has been confirmed and an autopsy will be performed.
We are online on YouTube at BCHS VOX News. You can check us out on Facebook and, of course, at voxnews.net.
Remind your friends and family to tune in. You just can't get enough of Vox.
That's all we have for you today, Bradley Central.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.